Ottumwa High Softball, 1240 a.m., 102.7 FM KBIZ, the live video stream on the Ottumwa Radio Group Facebook page. Good evening once again, everybody. Jason Van Arkel with you from Houston Field in the city of Bridges. Annie Arago, the on-site video producer. Brandon Drew, the radio producer, back at the KBIZ studios. Game 2 coming up between Ottumwa and Dowling. Bulldogs winning Game 1 11-6. And OHS looking for its first sweep of the season and looking to get their record to 500 at 3-3. Dowling also 2-3 as we begin. And they're looking for the split, trying to salvage the doubleheader after they lost Game 1, giving up 11 runs in the process. We'll have the starting lineups in just a moment. In fact, let's take a 1-minute timeout, and we'll come back with those starting lineups on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's more than an education. It's more than a degree. William Penn University is alive with opportunity. Opportunity in a diverse student body. Opportunity in a staff that works with your budget. Opportunity in over 30 programs of study. Opportunity in a classroom where your voice is heard. Find your future and the opportunities waiting for you. Start your planning today at wmpenn.edu and see why William Penn University is alive with opportunity.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent. Our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
You're watching live coverage of the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa High Softball on KBIZ. Game 2 starting lineups. First for Claudia Farrell and her Dowling Maroons. Leading off and playing second, Abby Reinhardt. Batting second, the left fielder, Gianna Fucaloro. The number 3 hitter is the designated player, Yaleza Lovan. The cleanup hitter is the first baseman, Yalitza Lovan, twin sisters. Batting fifth and catching is Lily Brooks. Batting sixth and pitching, Elena Ballard. The number 7 hitter is the shortstop, Carly Sweezy. Batting eighth and playing third base, Shea Berger. And the number 9 hitter is the right fielder, Molly Moist. In the field, but not in the batting order, the flex player, the center fielder, Emily Shemerdla. As for Ottumwa, leading off and playing shortstop, Jocelyn Ware. Batting second is the second baseman, Ella Aller. Amber Schatz, the designated player, bats third. Jordan Pauls, the catcher, hits fourth. Sam Weeks at first base, batting fifth. Ella Thompson in right field, hitting sixth. Emma Strayer will play third and bat seventh. Chloe Bradley in the circle, Bradley batting eighth, and batting ninth is the left fielder, Avery Franke. In the field, but not in the batting order in Game 2, the flex player for Ottumwa is center fielder Maddie Hauk. Conference between the coaches and umpires just ended at home plate. We'll take a 1-minute timeout, come back with the start of Game 2 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
All roads lead to the new home of the realtors you've come to trust in our community, Bridge City Realty. Whether you're buying or selling property, contact our qualified staff of experienced professional salespeople at our offices, now located next door to Walgreens. We're right in the heart of Ottumwa at 301 West 4th, so stop by or call our new office line at 684-1234. Bridge City Realty, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate agency.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching live coverage of the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa High Softball on KBIZ. Chloe Bradley into the circle. 1-1 on the season, looking for win number 2. The defense behind her. Avery Franke in left, Maddie Hauk in center, Ella Thompson in right. Emma Strayer at third, Jocelyn Ware at short, Ella Aller at second, Sam Weeks at first, and Jordan Pauls behind the plate. Top 3 in the Dowling order: Abby Reinhardt, Gianna Fukaloro, and Yeleza Lovan. Reinhardt in game 1 was 1 for 3 with a single. Also drove in a run, being hit by a pitch, scored a run as well. Ottumwa won game 1 11-6. We're ready for the start of game 2. First pitch by Bradley is a strike at the letters 0-1. First pitch at 7:23. 75 degrees under sunny skies here at Houston Field. No wind really to speak of, a west wind at 8 miles an hour. That pitch outside to Reinhardt, and the count even at a ball and a strike. Bradley with the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball sharply foul, third base side, 1-2. Bulldogs won game 1 11-6. Dowling in that game scored 3 in the first. Ottumwa answered with 4 in the first, and then the Bulldogs pulled away. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Bradley's pitch lifted to center, but Hauk is there. Back a bit, makes the catch, out number 1. 1 down for the left fielder, Gianna Fukaloro. In game 1, she was 2 for 4 with an RBI and a run. Right-handed batting left fielder digs in. First pitch off the plate outside, ball 1. One out, nobody on for Dowling here in the top of the first. Bradley's pitch popped up on the infield. Chloe calls it just to the right of the circle, makes the catch, 2 down. As Fukarolo pops to the pitcher. Here is the designated player, Yeleza Lovan, pardon me. 2 for 4 in game 1 with a double and a solo homer. Drove in 2, scored 2. Bradley's pitch, outside, ball 1. Chloe got the win over Des Moines East in that 17-7 ball game on Monday night in game 2. That pitch outside, 2-0. In that game, Bradley gave up 4 in the first, but then settled down, allowed 3 the rest of the way, but her offense came through for her in a big way, putting 17 on the board. The 2-0 is downstairs, 3-0. Twin sisters hitting third and fourth here. Yeleza Lovan batting third. Yelita Lovan on deck. Chloe's 3-0. In there for a strike, 3-1. Lovan taking all the way. Three balls and a strike. Chloe has her pitch call. The 3-1. Strike at the knees, 3-2. Well-placed pitch there by Chloe Bradley. Three balls, 2 strikes. The payoff pitch from Bradley. Driven deep to left, but that is foul. Home run distance, but foul. Still 3-2. Two out, nobody on, top 1. See what Bradley has in mind here. Let's see what Mandy Moore has in mind here. Another payoff pitch. Fouled back to the screen. The ball ricochets off the screen, got past Pauls, the catcher, Weeks, the first baseman, and basically rolled right back to Chloe Bradley. So she picks it up, walks to the back of the circle, looks into the dugout for Mandy Moore's pitch call. Still 3-2 to Yeleza Lovan. The pitch. Popped it up right side. The second baseman Aller underneath it, makes the catch, and it's a 1-2-3 first inning for Chloe Bradley. We go to the bottom half, Dowling nothing. Ottumwa coming up on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Performance Pipe in Bloomfield is hiring. They have 3 classifications open for hire: molding operators, a molding setup, and a maintenance position. Performance Pipe offers a competitive benefit package including medical, life insurance, pension plan, 401k, paid vacation, and holidays. Applicants must be 18 years or older, have a high school diploma or GED, and a valid driver's license. To apply, go to cpchem.com. Click Careers, type in Bloomfield to see the details of each job and apply for the one that best suits you. Or Google Performance Pipe in Bloomfield and ask for D. Chevron Phillips Chemical Company is an equal opportunity affirmative action employer.
You're watching live coverage of the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Bottom of the first inning, Ottumwa set Dowling down in order, and now senior Elena Ballard will step into the circle for the first time today. Ballard 1-1 on the season. Jocelyn Ware, Ella Aller, Amber Schatz to face her. Ware was 1 for 4 with a single and a run in game 1. The Ottumwa shortstop stands in to lead off the bottom of the first here in the nightcap. First pitch on the way. Up and in, ball 1. The defense for Dowling has Gianna Fucaloro in left. Emily Shemerdla in center, Molly Moist in right, Shea Berger at third, Carly Sweezy at short, Abby Reinhardt at second as the pitch is grounded to short. Sweezy has it, long throw, not in time. Infield hit for Jocelyn Ware to begin the bottom of the first inning. To finish the Dowling defense, they have Yelitza Lovan at first, and the catcher in game 2 is Lily Brooks. Here's Ella Aller. She had a big game 1. 3 for 4, a single, a double, a triple, an RBI, and 2 runs. Ware at first, nobody out. And the pitch. That's a liner into right field for a base hit. Ware will stop at second. Had to hold up a moment to make sure the ball got over Reinhardt, the second baseman. Back-to-back singles by the table setters, 2 on, nobody out. And here is Amber Schatz. Amber was 2 for 4 with a home run, a 2-run shot in game 1, also had an RBI single. So 3 RBI in the game, 6 on the season. That's coming off a doubleheader on Tuesday where she had 7 hits. Ballard leans in, now rocks and fires. And Amber hits a slow chopper foul off towards Jordan Pauls in the on-deck circle, third base side, 0-1. Schatz digs back in. Senior catcher or senior DP here in game 2. Senior either way, awaiting the 0-1 pitch from Ballard. And a high drive to center field, going back Shemerdla, track, wall, and up against the base of the wall. Runners had to hold for a moment. They will send Ware around third. The throw to the plate, not in time. It's backed up, and now all are going for third, and she's going to be out. The throw got past the catcher, Brooks, but it was backed up, I believe, by the pitcher, Ballard. I don't think Aller saw that. It's an RBI single for Schatz. She stayed at first. Ware scores. There's one away for Jordan Pauls. First pitch. There's a high drive deep to right, but caught as playing deep was Molly Moist, and that's out number 2. As Schatz retreats to first. Another hard hit ball by Ottumwa, but nothing to show for it there. And the batter, Sam Weeks. Weeks 2 for 4, the couple of doubles in game one. First pitch to the left-handed batting Weeks. Outside corner, strike one. 0-1 the count to the Bulldog first baseman. Ballard's next offering. Popped it up right side. First baseman Levon makes the catch, and the side is retired. Ottumwa gets a run on 3 hits. Bit of a base running gaff, though. They only leave 1 after an inning. Bulldogs 1, Maroons nothing on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching live coverage of the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Top of the second inning. Chloe Bradley has been staked to a 1-0 lead on the RBI hit by Amber Schatz, her 7th RBI of the season. Bradley set Dowling down in order in the first, and now she'll face the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, Yalitza Levon, Lily Brooks, and Elena Ballard. Yalitza Levon appeared as a pinch hitter in Game 1 and was called out on strikes. Right-handed batting first baseman strides to the plate. Again, Dowling in their black uniforms. Script Dowling in maroon across the front. The flourish underneath says Catholic for Dowling Catholic. White numbers on the back, black pants, black socks. Ottumwa in the red pinstripe jerseys, white lettering Bulldogs on the front, white numbers front and back. White pants with red trim, and the red socks with the white stripes. Bradley's pitch to Levon. Down low, ball 1. Chloe 1-1 on the season. Took the loss in Game 2 at Johnston. Then got the win over Des Moines East on Tuesday. That pitch outside 2-0. Chloe battled well in both of those starts. Kept Ottumwa in the game against Johnston until the last inning, when the powerful Johnston bats pulled away. Here's the 2-0. Inside corner, strike 1. And as we talked about against Des Moines East on Tuesday, gave up 4 early runs, but as the offense battled back for Ottumwa, Bradley did enough to keep Ottumwa either ahead by 1, tied, or within a run until the offense really exploded in the 6th inning. Ground ball to third, off the glove of Strayer into left field, and the leadoff hitter is on for Dowling here in the 2nd. We'll see how they score that. Hard hit ball. Strayer got leather on it, but not enough. The batter, Lily Brooks, the catcher, did not play in Game 1. Right-handed batter, a junior. First pitch, outside corner, strike 1. They have ruled the previous play an error, charged to Strayer. So Levon at first, nobody out. Not great speed over there. As the pitch grounded back to the circle, Bradley will throw to first for the out. I think that's just instinctual by Chloe Bradley. She could have gone to second and gotten the lead runner fairly easily, but the out at first, 1-3. Levon to second with 1 out, and the batter is the pitcher, Elena Ballard. Ballard appeared as a pinch hitter in the 7th inning of Game 1 and reached on a fielder's choice. Chloe's first pitch here, strike on the outer half, 0-1. Again, Yalitza Levon now the runner at second. Not great speed. There's a single to the outfield, and they send her home. There could be a play at the plate. We'll see. The 0-1. Off the plate outside, 1-1. One ball, one strike. The pitch. Inside corner, strike two, had Ballard checking her swing. One ball, two strikes. One and two. The pitch. Just off the outside corner, 2-2. 2-2 to Ballard, pitcher to pitcher. Chloe Bradley trying to find the second out of the inning. Ottumwa leading 1-0, top second. Dowling with a runner at second and one away, the 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike three for out number two. First strikeout for Bradley, brought to you by Sonic Drive-In in Ottumwa. That'll bring up Carly Sweezy, the shortstop. Sweezy in game one was 0 for 2, was hit by a pitch on the wrist in the sixth inning. Replaced by a pinch runner, came back out to play defense in the bottom half of the inning. Then when her spot came up in the seventh inning, she was pinch hit for again, but she will bat here. And a fly ball to shallow right. That's going to drop for a base hit, and the ball gets behind Thompson. Able to score on the bloop single is Levon, and we're tied at 1. So the error comes back to haunt Ottumwa as Sweezy with just a bloop single gets the RBI. And she's at first with two down for Shea Berger, who did not appear in game one. Berger, a junior, playing third base in game two. First pitch, ground ball, foul down the third base line, 0-1. No balls and a strike to Berger. Bradley trying to shake off the two-out bloop hit for an RBI. There's a swing and a miss. And the count 0-2. No balls, two strikes. Game tied at 1, top 2. Bradley's pitch. Off the plate outside, 1-2. An unearned run for Dowling here in the top of the second. The leadoff hitter, Levon, reached on an error. As the 1-2 is popped up left side, foul territory. It's going to curl over the screen and out of play. Still 1-2. And I hate to bring it up, but after Levon reached on the air, there was a grounder back to the circle. Chloe Bradley had plenty of time to throw to second to get the lead runner, but just kind of automatically threw to first. That allowed Levon to get to second. If there was only a runner on first when that bloop is hit, a run wouldn't have scored yet. The 1-2, pop up left side, and that's going to drop behind third base for a bloop single. Strayer couldn't get back to it. Ware couldn't get over to it. Wasn't hit high enough. Back-to-back bloop singles with two out. And now the batter is Molly Moist, the right fielder. Moist, the senior, did not play in game one. Right fielder here in game two. 2 on, 2 out, Dowling. The hardest hit ball they've had in the inning was the one that was ruled an error to start the inning. And there's a ground ball slowly to third, charging his Strayer, throw to first. Not in time, runner coming on the throw, the tag, and out at the plate to end the inning is Sweezy, as Dowling for the second game in a row takes a chance and has a runner thrown out at the plate to end a frame. 1 run, 3 hits. That last play was a hit, an infield hit, 1 error, and 2 left. After an inning and a half, we're tied at 1 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
All roads lead to the new home of the realtors you've come to trust in our community, Bridge City Realty. Whether you're buying or selling property, contact our qualified staff of experienced professional salespeople at our offices, now located next door to Walgreens. We're right in the heart of Ottumwa at 301 West 4th, so stop by or call our new office line at 684-1234. Bridge City Realty, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate agency.
You're watching live coverage of the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Bottom of the second inning. Ottumwa 1, Dowling 1, game 2 of our softball doubleheader. 6, 7, and 8 do up for the Dogs. Ella Thompson, Emma Strayer, Chloe Bradley. Thompson only appeared as a runner in game 1. Playing right field here in game 2. 2 for 8 on the season. Takes a strike from Elena Ballard, 0-1. The junior digs back in. Ballard leans in. Now the 0-1. Upstairs, 1 ball, 1 strike.
On the grass, Thompson.
1-1 to Ella Thompson. Ballard, the senior, again spins the ball on her hip. Now the pitch, and there's a fly ball to right, pretty well hit, but it's right at Moist, who catches it for out number 1. That is the second time already in this game Ottumwa's hit the ball hard the opposite way, but right at the right fielder. Emma Strayer, the batter. Strayer was 0 for 4 in game 1, did reach twice on errors, scored a run. Still looking for her first hit. See if it'll come right here. First pitch to Strayer. Ground ball to short. Fielded by Sweezy. Long throw. And safe at first is Strayer, and that'll be an infield hit, her first hit of the season. Sweezy did all she could on that ball deep in the hole, but Strayer beat it out. Now 1 on, 1 out for Chloe Bradley. Bradley 0 for 7 on the season. Trying to help her own cause here. Game tied at 1. And a ground ball foul left side 0-1. Chloe does have an RBI on the season. One on, 1 out, bottom 2. Pitcher to pitcher, Ballard to Bradley. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Avery Frankie on deck. No balls, 2 strikes. Strayer, the runner at first with 1 down, and the 0-2 to Chloe. Swing and a miss, strike 3, chase to pitch downstairs for out number 2. First strikeout for Ballard, and here is Frankie. Avery was 1 for 4 with a single and a run scored in game 1. Two out, a runner on first. Pitch from Ballard. Called a strike, 0-1. Avery chokes up on that bat. The 0-1 pitch on the way. And a swing and a miss, 0-2. Frankie will have to protect the plate. No balls, 2 strikes. Bulldog left fielder digs back in. 0-2, 2 out. Strayer at first. Bottom 2 tied at 1. The pitch. Fly ball to right, shallow, coming on moist. She'll get there and make the catch to retire the side. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left. After 2, we're all tied at 1 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent. Our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
You're watching live coverage of the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Top of the 3rd inning. Ottumwa 1, Dowling 1, Game 2 of our softball doubleheader tonight here on KBIZ and on the live video stream. Top of the order due up for the Maroons, Reinhardt, Fucaloro, and Levant. Abby Reinhardt flew out to center her first time up. Reinhardt digs in. And the pitch. Way outside, ball 1. One and 0 to the right-handed batting second baseman Reinhardt. That pitch a strike on the outside corner, 1-1. Ottumwa a run on 4 hits. Dowling a run on 3 hits. The pitch. Ground ball to third. Strayer cannot field it cleanly. Reinhardt safe at first. And for the second straight inning, an error puts the leadoff hitter on for the Maroons. And brings up Fucaloro, who popped out to the pitcher Bradley her first time up. Bradley's first pitch. Line fair down the left field line. Cut off quickly by Frankie. Runner heading for third. The throw, the catch, the tag. Out at third is Reinhardt for out number 1. Avery Frankie with another outfield assist. Strayer with the tag. And a big first out as Dowling was threatening to have runners on second and third. That will be a double for Fucaloro. There's one away on a great play. I don't care what anybody sitting to my right says. That'll bring up Yeleza Lovan, who popped out to end the first inning. Runner at second, 1 down, and the pitch. Off-speed bounced in there. Good stop by Jordan Pauls, 1-0. One and 0. First base open, 1 out. That pitch up and away, 2-0. You can make an argument that you don't want to give Yeleza Lovan anything to hit here. Already saw her hit a double and a home run in game 1. Now, Yeleza Lovan is on deck. That pitch missed outside, 3-0. But Yeleza Lovan didn't even start game 1, so you're assuming that she's not as accomplished a hitter. And I wouldn't be surprised if this pitch was nowhere near the zone. Well, it did catch the inside corner, 3-1. No need to throw anything down the middle here. 3 balls and a strike. Game tied at 1, top 3. Dowling a runner at second and 1 out. They just had a runner thrown out at third. The 3-1. Lined into left. Frankie comes on and makes the catch, 2 down. And it's up to Yeleza Lovan, who reached on an error and scored the Dowling run in the second. Bradley able to get the second out and retire Dowling's best hitter, now trying to take on the cleanup hitter. First pitch. Ground ball short, up with it is Ware. Throw to first in time, and the inning is over as Bradley pitches around the air and the double with a little help from her defense. No runs, 1 hit, 1 error, 1 left. Go to the bottom of the third, game tied at 1 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
At Family First Chiropractic, it is our goal to get you and your family as healthy as possible and keep you healthy for the rest of your life. We deliver an elevated level of care for the entire family. We approach healthcare from a holistic view, incorporating multiple chiropractic techniques and physical therapy to ensure that our patients achieve the best results as fast as possible. We believe you deserve the best. A little preventative care now will eliminate pain management in later years. We want our kids to grow and live an active, healthy lifestyle. Get your family checked at Family First Chiropractic.
You're watching live coverage of the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Bottom of the third inning, Ottumwa 1, Dowling 1. Top of the order coming up for the Bulldogs. Ware, Aller, and Schatz. All three of those players had hits in the first inning. Unfortunately, a base running mistake helped take Ottumwa out of a potential bigger inning. They got 1 run in the first. Dowling got a run in the second. Ware singled and scored in the bottom of the first. Elena Ballard on for her third inning of work. And her first pitch. Strike at the knees, 0-1. Each team with a run on 4 hits. As the 0-1 is high and away, 1 ball, 1 strike. Ottumwa's committed 2 errors in this game. One of them cost them a run in the second. Dowling has not committed an error here in game 2 after having 3 errors in game 1. Here's the 1-1 to Jocelyn, and a high fly ball down the line in left, but with room near the fence. The catch is made by Fukaloro for out number 1. Ella Aller, the batter, singled in the third inning, or in the first inning, I should say. Batting here in the third. One out, nobody on, in a 1-1 ball game. Ware did not miss a home run by a whole lot there, even though it didn't look like she hit it that hard. The ball traveled well off the bat. Aller takes a strike. I don't think she liked the call, 0-1. Ballard to the rubber. The right-hander's 0-1 pitch to Ella. Swing and a miss. Chased one low and away, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. The wind and the pitch. Bounced in there, 1-2. Well, the way Ottumwa started this game with 3 straight hits, you thought they might be priming for a big game like the 11-run outburst in game 1, but they've only had 1 hit since. The 1-2 to Aller. There is a fly ball to left that's down for a base hit. Ella 2 for 2 in game 2, 5 hits in the doubleheader. And with 1 on and 1 out, here's Amber Schatz. Had a long single to the center field fence that drove in a run in the first inning. It only ended up being a single because the runners in front of her were holding to make sure it wasn't caught. Amber digs in, open stance, first pitch. Popped up foul off to the right, and that will get out of play over the first base dugout for strike 1. Oh, 1 to Schatz. Bulldogs senior, power to all fields. Aller at first with one away. The pitch. That's a little looper caught by the shortstop. Sweezy for out number 2 is back to first quickly is Ella Aller. So the inning up to Jordan Pauls, who flew out to deep right her first time up. Pauls coming off a 2-home run game in Game 2 on Tuesday against Des Moines East. She hit the first one out, way out to left, and then the second one out to right center. First pitch here, down and in, ball 1. Aller at first, she singled with 1 out. She's still there with 2 down. The 1-0. And a ground ball sharply through the whole left side, base hit past a diving Sweezy. 2 on, 2 out for Sam Weeks. Looks like we get a courtesy runner for the catcher, Pauls, here. And who will it be? Or no, nobody's coming out to run for Jordan. So Weeks stands in. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Weeks popped out her first time up. 2 on, 2 out. The 0-1. Up and in, 1 ball, 1 strike. Ottumwa had a lot of 2-out run-scoring hits in Game 1 when they won 11-6. Weeks trying to provide one here in Game 2 to break a 1-1 tie. The 1-1 pitch. Low and away, 2-1. Bulldogs now out hitting Dowling 6-4, but we're still tied at 1 in the bottom of the 3rd. Two and 1 to Sam in the pitch. High fly ball to center. It's shallow. Coming over toward left center a bit, making the catch is Shmurdla. And the side is retired. No runs, 2 hits, 2 left. After 3, Bulldogs 1, Maroons 1 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching live coverage of the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Top of the 4th inning. Game 2, a lot lower scoring than Game 1. We're tied at 1 as Dowling will send 5, 6, and 7 in their order to the plate. Brooks, Ballard, and Sweezy. Chloe Bradley's allowed a run on 4 hits through 3 innings. The run unearned. Lily Brooks, the Dowling catcher, grounded back to the circle her first time up. Right-handed batter will dig in for her second plate appearance of the night. And Bradley checks the dugout for the pitch call. Lights are on here at Houston Field. They haven't really taken effect yet. There's no more sunshine on the field. It's still shining brightly on the trees beyond the right field fence. First pitch downstairs to Brooks, 1-0. Settling into a beautiful evening in the city of Bridges. Ottumwa hoping to end that evening with a doubleheader sweep. There's a fly ball curling foul down the line and right out of the reach of everybody pursuing. Neither Thompson, the right fielder, nor Aller, the second baseman, had any play on it. Count even at a ball and a strike. 1-1. Fly ball shallow center coming on. Hauk and makes the catch just off the top of the grass for out number 1. Boy, Ottumwa's getting some big-time defensive plays tonight. There's one by Maddie Hauk, 1 down. Elena Ballard, the batter, struck out her first time up. One out, nobody on, top 4. First pitch. Swing and a foul back to the screen, 0-1. Ballard with a big practice swing before adjusting the batting gloves. Oh, 0-1 the count. Chloe's pitch popped up right side. Out is Aller and unable to reach it. It's just off the tip of her glove, and another bloop single for Dowling. That's the 3rd one of the game. Carly Swayze, the batter, an RBI bloop single her first time up. Courtesy runner for Ballard. I think I saw number 20. Yep, number 20 for the Maroons. That is Molly Young. So Young, the runner at first with 1 down. Sweezy, the batter. Bradley toes the rubber. Chloe's pitch. Inside, ball 1. Dowling coach Farrell going through the signs in the third base coaching box. One and 0 the count to Sweezy. And Bradley's pitch. In there for a strike, runner goes, throw it on to second, the catch, the tag, out at second. As Young is caught stealing. Jordan Paul's guns are down. 2-6 for out number 2. Count is 1-1 with 2 away. And now nobody on base for the Maroons. And for the 3rd time in 4 innings, Dowling has had a runner thrown out on the bases. The pitch popped up right side, foul territory, playable for Weeks, makes the catch, inning over. No runs, a hit, but a caught stealing, and nobody left. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Ottumwa 1, Dowling 1 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
All roads lead to the new home of the realtors you've come to trust in our community, Bridge City Realty. Whether you're buying or selling property, contact our qualified staff of experienced professional salespeople at our offices, now located next door to Walgreens. We're right in the heart of Ottumwa at 301 West 4th, so stop by or call our new office line at 684-1234. Bridge City Realty, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate agency.
You're watching live coverage of the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Bottom of the 4th inning. Tight contest here in Game 2. Ottumwa 1, Dowling 1. As the Bulldogs look to break through at the bottom part of the order, 6, 7, and 8, Thompson, Strayer, and Bradley. Anybody gets on, Frankie. Ella Thompson flew out to right her first time up, hit it deep, but right at the right fielder, Moist. First pitch from Elena Ballard. Popped up foul right side, and that'll land untouched. Over near the fence for strike 1. No balls and a strike to the Bulldog right fielder. Ballard again leans in, gets the target from Brooks. The pitch to Thompson. Bounced in there as Ellis skips out of the way. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ottumwa run on 6 hits and 2 errors. Dowling a run on 5 hits and no errors. Bulldogs got theirs in the first. Maroons scored in the second. Now bottom 4. The 1-1 to Thompson. Fouled back to the screen, 1-2. One and 2. Strayer on deck, Chloe Bradley in the hole. Elena Ballard taking her time between pitches here. Now the 1-2 to Thompson. Checked her swing, pitch up high, appeal down to first, and no swing. So the count evens at 2-2. Thompson trying to get on and start a 4th inning rally. Ballard to the rubber. The 2-2 to Ella Thompson. Fly ball, shallow center out on the grass, or the edge of the grass. The shortstop Sweezy makes the catch out number 1. That brings up Emma Strayer, who singled her first time up for her first hit of the season. One out, nobody on here in the bottom of the 4th. Ballard spins the ball on the hip. Now the pitch to Strayer. Popped up in front of the plate. Calling for it is the pitcher Ballard to make the catch, and there's quickly 2 down. Here's Chloe Bradley, a strikeout victim her first time up. Bradley now trying to start a 2-out rally to help her own cause. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Chased one down low, 0-1. Tied at 1. 2 out, nobody on for Ottumwa, bottom 4. Pitcher to pitcher, Ballard to Bradley. And a swing and a miss again, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Chloe trying to protect the plate now. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3, chase 3, pitches down low. And the inning is over. Ottumwa goes in order for the first time all night. We go to the 5th. Bulldogs 1, Maroons 1 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Hello, this is Lisa Bittner, Clinic Manager with Mercy One Ottumwa Family and Internal Medicine. We specialize in pediatrics to geriatrics, internal medicine, and family practice. Basically, from babies to grandparents. We are here for you. We want to be your primary care provider. Call us at 641-683-0800 to schedule an appointment. Mercy One Ottumwa Family and Internal Medicine Clinic, 522 North Hancock Street in Ottumwa. Your best life, our one purpose. Visit mercyone.org.
You're watching live coverage of the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
We move to the top of the 5th. Pretty fast-paced game so far. Tied at 1. Ottumwa and Dowling, game 2 of our doubleheader. 8, 9, and 1 due up for the Maroons. Berger, Moist, and Reinhardt. Shea Berger had a single her first time up. A blue pit that landed behind third base, just out of the reach of both Strayer at third and Ware at short. Chloe Bradley's given up 5 hits. I would say really only the Fuka Loro double was really hard hit, as this pitch is way outside ball 1. I would say these are an important couple of hitters for Bradley. Bottom of the order, 8 and 9 hitters. Don't want to let them get on ahead of the top of the order. The 1-0. Line foul off the front of the press box. First time this year that everybody up there has had to duck and cover. Ball didn't get high enough to get into the windows up there, but don't worry, ball will go in there eventually this year. 1-1 to Berger. Bradley's pitch, fouled back to the screen, 1-2. Chloe Bradley has struck out 1 and has allowed the 5 hits. The only run that Dowling has scored is unearned. Chloe's 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Pitch in the dirt, though, and it got away from Pauls. So on the strikeout, Berger will reach. Bradley fooled her with the changeup, got the strikeout, but when Pauls couldn't keep the ball in the dirt in front of her, the wild pitch puts a runner on first and nobody out. Here's Molly Moist. Singled an infield hit her first time up, but on the play, Carly Sweezy was thrown out trying to score. That kept the game tied in the second inning. Shows bunt, takes a strike, 0-1. Moist got around really late on that pitch, thinking about trying to bunt. 0-1 the count to the Dowling right fielder. Chloe toes the rubber, and the pitch bunted foul, and it's 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Moist was squaring around so late there, it's really hard to bunt the ball effectively when you're late getting the bat into the hitting zone. 0-2. Bradley could use a strikeout here. The pitch, just off the outside corner, 1-2. So Chloe does get credit, by the way, on that play that put Berger on first. Chloe does get credit for her second strikeout, brought to you by Sonic Drive-In in Ottumwa. One and two, the pitch. Popped up foul right side. Weeks has a play, makes the catch, 1 down. Back to the top of the order, Abby Reinhardt. 0 for 2, has flied out and reached on an error. Game tied at 1, top 5, 1 on, 1 out for the Maroons. Chloe Bradley trying to pitch around the leadoff hitter getting on. Runner goes, pitch bunted foul, third base side, 0-1. Tried a little bunt and run there, but Reinhardt unable to get the bunt down. Let's see if Dowling thinks about another bunt here or changes it up. Reinhardt clearly bunting for a hit there. And the thought maybe with the runner in motion, you might get a runner to third on that play. As Strayer has to come in. The pitch, bounced in there, good stop by Pauls, 1-1. One ball, 1 strike. Chloe's pitch, outside, 2-1. Two and 1 to Reinhardt. Bradley brings it home. And a pop-up on the infield where the shortstop underneath it makes the catch, 2 down. That'll bring up Gianna Fukaloro, who has popped to the pitcher and doubled. On that double, Reinhardt was thrown out at third on a great play by Avery Frankie. One of 3 times Dowling's had a player thrown out on the bases. They had a runner thrown out at home to end the second, a runner thrown out at third to nip the rally in the third inning. As there's a ground ball deep in the hole, Ware doesn't have a play at short, and it's an infield hit for Fukaloro, and that'll put 2-on-2 out for Jelazic Lovan. And now there's danger here, Sherry. Another hit for Dowling that wasn't hit particularly hard. They now have 6 hits in the game. Lovan has popped out and lined out 0 for 2. By the way, the other runner thrown out on the base paths was Molly Young, the courtesy runner, being caught stealing in the 4th inning. First pitch misses to Lovan, ball 1. This inning should be over. The first batter, Berger, struck out but reached on a wild pitch. Moist fouled out. Reinhardt popped out. Fukaloro reached on an infield hit. Nothing hit hard this inning, but 2-on-2 out. There's a strike, 1-1. Now Bradley's got to make her best pitches of the night. Dowling has their best hitter at the plate, 2-on-2 out, tie game, top 5. Feels like a big turning point in this game. Nobody's been able to grab the momentum. Ottumwa got an early run, but they had a runner thrown out at third that kind of nipped that rally. The 1-1. Off speed in there for a strike, 1-2. Chloe pulled the string with the changeup there. 1-2 to Lovan. Two on, 2 out. The pitch. Ground ball up the middle, base hit. Charging it is Hauk around third. Here's a throw to the plate. Weeks cut it off again. Runners go to second and third. Dowling leads 2-1. I don't know if the throw would have been in time or not, but it would have been close. But again, it's cut off. Coming to the plate. So the strikeout wild pitch comes back to haunt Ottumwa as Berger scores. Lovan to second, Fukaloro to third on the throw. And now Yolitsa Lovan, who's 0 for 2, but has reached on an error and scored. Dowling leads for the first time since the first inning of game 1. Yolitsa Lovan fouls it off the screen to the right, no balls and a strike. Oh, and 1 to the Dowling first baseman. The pitch by Bradley. Fly ball right center. Should be playable for Hauk. Makes the catch to retire the side. But Dowling gets a run on a couple of hits. They leave 2. It's not an unearned run, but it shouldn't have scored. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Ottumwa down 2-1 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent. Our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
You're watching live coverage of the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Bottom of the 5th inning. Ottumwa with some work to do. They trailed Dowling 2-1, game 2 of our doubleheader. Again, the leadoff hitter for Dowling in the top of the 5th struck out but reached on a wild pitch and eventually came around to score the go-ahead run. So if you're Ottumwa, you needed a second run in this game anyway if you're going to win. Now you've got to get it and one more. But worry about getting that tying run first and then go from there. Avery Frankie will lead it off in the top of the order. Jocelyn Ware, Ella Aller. Frankie flew out to right her first time up. Bulldogs' first 3 hitters of the game got hits. They've only had 3 hits since against right-hander Elena Ballard. First pitch to Avery. Ground ball, third base side, fielded by Berger. Throw to first in time for out number 1. Top of the order, Jocelyn Ware, 1 for 2 with a single, and Ottumwa's only run to this point. Ottumwa offense scored 11 in game 1, coming off a 17-run performance in the second game on Tuesday. But so far stifled by Dowling's number 2 pitcher, Ballard. First pitch to Ware. Down and in, ball 1. 2-1 Maroons, bottom 5. Ware trying to kickstart a rally here. Here's the 1-0. Ground ball left side in the hole. Sweezy, the throw to first. Not in time, and it kicked off the glove of the first baseman Levon anyway. Ware is safe. I would call that an infield hit. We'll see how they rule it as Ella Aller comes to the plate. 2 for 2 with a couple of singles. Tying run at first with 1 away. First pitch to Aller. Liner, 1 hop, knocked down by Sweezy. Throw to second for 1, relay to first, not in time. Fielder's choice, Ware retired 6-4 for the second out. Aller at first with a fielder's choice. And it's Amber Schatz who's 1 for 2 with an RBI single. They appear to have ruled an error on the Ware play. I suppose an error on the first baseman for dropping the throw. So here's Schatz. Pitch inside, ball 1. Or wait. Was that called the strike? Not sure if it's 1-0 or 0-1. The scoreboard says 1-0. And Schatz a chopper to third, fielded by Berger, throw to first. And the inning is over. Ottumwa gets a base runner on an error, but can't do anything with it. We go to the 6th inning. Bulldogs down 2-1 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Performance Pipe in Bloomfield is hiring. They have 3 classifications open for hire: molding operators, a molding setup, and a maintenance position. Performance Pipe offers a competitive benefit package including medical, life insurance, pension plan, 401k, paid vacation, and holidays. Applicants must be 18 years or older, have a high school diploma or GED, and a valid driver's license. To apply, go to cpchem.com. Click Careers, type in Bloomfield to see the details of each job and apply for the one that best suits you. Or Google Performance Pipe in Bloomfield and ask for D. Chevron Phillips Chemical Company is an equal opportunity affirmative action employer.
You're watching live coverage of the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Top of the 6th inning. Dowling 2, Ottumwa 1, game 2 of our softball doubleheader. The Maroons will have 5, 6, and 7 due up in their order: Brooks, Ballard, and Sweezy. Chloe Bradley has pitched well. Of the 2 runs Dowling has scored, 1 was unearned after the leadoff hitter reached on an error and came around. The go-ahead run in the 5th inning, not unearned, but it was Shea Berger reaching on a strikeout, but a wild pitch. Lily Brooks is grounded back to the circle and flied to center, 0 for 2. First pitch, outside, ball 1. One and 0 the count. The next pitch. Ground ball to Aller at second. Throw to first and quickly 1 down. scoring change to tell you about. There's now a 7th hit on the board for Ottumwa, so the Jocelyn Ware grounder in the 5th inning has been ruled a hit. So now each team has 7 hits. Dowling 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. Ottumwa 1 run, 7 hits, and 2 errors. Elena Ballard, the batter, struck out in the 2nd. Had a softly hit single in the 4th. The pitch. Little roller out to 2nd. Aller's got this one. Throw to 1st and 2 down. Ella Aller being kept busy here in the top of the 6th. 3 pitches, 2 outs, and the batter Carly Sweezy, who has an RBI single and has fouled out. If you're looking ahead to the bottom of the 6th inning, Ottumwa has Pauls, Weeks, and Thompson. Chloe Bradley trying to put together a 1-2-3 inning. And a pop-up right side foul. Can Aller get to this one? Yes, she can on the run. Makes the catch to retire the side. Ella Aller responsible for all 3 outs. 4 pitches, 3 outs for Bradley. A 1-2-3 frame and go to the bottom of the 6th. Got a rally. Ottumwa down 2-1 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Hi everyone, this is Karina Drummond with Reflection Studio in Ottumwa. We are a full-service salon offering hair, nail, brow, lash, facial, and waxing services. We also handle weddings, proms, and other large events with multiple person makeover sessions, so contact us early to get booked for your next event. We thank all of our loyal customers for your patronage and invite all newcomers to join our salon family. And remember, looking good doesn't happen by chance, it happens by appointment with Reflection Studio in Ottumwa. Like Reflection Studio on Facebook and visit reflectionstudio.com. That's Reflections with a Z.
You're watching live coverage of the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Inning getting late in game 2 for Ottumwa. Only down a run. It's Dowling 2 and Ottumwa 1. Jordan Paul, Sam Weeks, Ella Thompson. Paul's 1 for 2 with a single and a flyout. Ottumwa's had some chances. The first 3 batters had hits in the 1st inning. That produced a run, but another runner thrown out at 3rd. And the Bulldogs couldn't get more than that 1 run in the frame. They left a couple on base in the 3rd. First pitch here from Ballard to Pauls, grounded sharply to short, off the glove of Sweezy and into left center field. So a leadoff batter reaches on what should be an error on Sweezy, first of the game for the Maroons. And the batter, Sam Weeks, who has popped out and flied out 0 for 2. We will get a courtesy runner this time for Pauls. Hunter Caldwell again called on to be the runner. So here's Weeks. A pop out again, her first time up, a routine fly out to end the 3rd inning when Ottumwa had 2 on and 2 out. Leadoff hitter on for Ottumwa here in the 6th inning, potential tying run at first. Ballard to Weeks. The wind and the pitch. Outside, ball 1. Sam Diggs back in. The 1-0. Low and away, 2-0. Ballard has struck out 2. She has not walked a batter. And now time called. And the Dowling head coach Claudia Farrell out to talk to her infield. Probably trying to settle down Ballard here. Behind Weeks, 2-0. That Jordan Paul's grounder was ruled an error on Sweezy at short. Jordan hit the ball hard, though. It was right at her, but it was hard hit, and she couldn't make the play. Now Caldwell representing the tying run at first. Weeks with the hitters count 2-0. Long conference in the circle for Dowling here. And now Farrell will head back to her dugout. The catcher Brooks will head behind the plate. The rest of the Dowling infield back to their spots. And Sam Weeks will stand back in, ahead in the count 2-0. Will she get something to drive right here? The 2-0 pitch. Pop foul back off the screen. And the count 2-1. Two balls and a strike to the Bulldog first baseman. Ballard's pitch. Called a strike on the outside corner, 2-2. Now Weeks has to protect the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ella Thompson on deck. Runner on first, nobody out. Bottom 6, Ottumwa down a run. The 2-2 to Weeks. Pop foul back to the screen again as Sam stays alive. Still 2-2 to Sam Weeks. Freshman left-handed hitter. Ballard has the sign and the pitch. Popped it up, left side, underneath it is Sweezy. The shortstop makes the catch out, number 1. Ella Thompson, the batter, a fly ball to right and a pop out to short, 0 for 2. But maybe Thompson will be called back here as Mandy Moore out of the dugout talking to our home plate umpire. And who will she call on? Let's see who emerges from the dugout here. It's Anna Wellings. Wellings was a big part of the Ottumwa rally to beat East Tuesday night. Right-handed batting infielder stands in, pinch hitting for Thompson. The first pitch in the dirt all the way to the backstop. Ricochets high up the screen, down to second on the wild pitch goes Caldwell. So now Caldwell in scoring position for Wellings, who's ahead in the count 1-0. Anna 1 for 6 with a couple of RBIs. That was an RBI double she hit Tuesday night. One and 0. The pitch. Up and in, 2-0. Hitters count for Wellings. 2 balls, no strikes. Ballard brings it home. And it's on the inside corner for a strike, 2-1. An error allowing the leadoff hitter to reach. A 1-out wild pitch has the tying run at second with 1 out for Ottumwa here in the bottom of the 6th. Trailing Dowling 2-1. The 2-1 to the pinch hitter Wellings. Ground ball to third, big hop to Berger, throw to first in time for the 2nd out. Caldwell does advance to third. And it's up to not Emma Strayer. Another pinch hitter, that'll be Sydney Rockhold. Rockhold is 1 for 7 on the season. Right-handed batting sophomore. Tying run at third, 2 down, bottom 6. First pitch. Down and in, ball 1. One and 0 to Rockhold. Ottumwa trying to manufacture a tying run from the bottom third of the order here. Rockhold pinch hitting in the 7 spot for Strayer. The 1-0. Hit in the air, foul off to the right over the first base dugout, strike 1. If Rockhold reaches, Addison Ransom has grabbed a bat. She is on deck and would pinch hit for Chloe Bradley. 1-1 to Rockhold. The pitch. Inside, 2-1. Good take there by Sidney. Lights have taken effect here at Houston Field. Bottom of the 6th inning in a tight 2-1 game. Ottumwa down a run. But they've got Caldwell at third and 2 down with Rockhold at the plate. The pitch. Ground ball past the pitcher, fielded out near shortstop by Sweezy. Throw to first in time, and the inning is over. For a moment, I thought that would sneak through, but Sweezy got to it. And Ottumwa turned away. No runs, no hits, an error, and a runner left at third. We go to the 7th. Ottumwa down 2-1 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals, people who want to save more, people that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching live coverage of the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Top of the 7th inning. It is Dowling 2 and Ottumwa 1. 8-9-1 due up for the Maroons. Berger, Moist, and Reinhardt. Chloe Bradley has pitched well. Needs to keep Dowling right here to give her team a chance to come back in the bottom of this inning. Shea Berger had one of the critical at-bats in this game in the 5th inning. She struck out, but the pitch was in the dirt. It got away for a wild pitch. Berger reached and eventually came around to score the go-ahead run. In fact, both runs that have scored for Dowling should never have been on base. Pitch outside here to Berger from Bradley, 1-0. The other Dowling run came in the 2nd inning. The leadoff hitter reached on an error and eventually scored. Take those 2 plays away, and Bradley would be pitching a shutout. Here's the 1-0. On the outside corner, strike 1. Each team has 7 hits. Ottumwa's committed 2 errors. Dowling 1. The error did not hurt Dowling the way an error hurt Ottumwa. Bradley's 1-1. Off speed, fouled back, 1-2. In the 5th inning, we said you want to keep the 8 and 9 hitters leading off the inning off the base paths so the top of the order isn't set up. Dowling did get the number 8 hitter on the 5th inning and did score the go-ahead run. That pitch way outside, and it's 2-2 to Shea Berger. Bulldogs scored in the 1st, haven't scored since. They trail 2-1. Dowling batting top 7, 2-2 to Shea Berger leading off the frame. The pitch hit in the air to left. That is a fair ball down the line, cut off quickly by Frankie. Fires it into second. It gets away and all the way to the fence. Heading now to third. Throw coming to third, not in time. That almost got away again. But it's a base hit for Berger, and then advancing 2 bases on the air. An insurance run at third and nobody out for Dowling. Avery Frankie's made some great throws from left field early in this season, but that one got away from Ella Aller at second. And the third error of the game has given Dowling a golden opportunity to add to a 2-1 lead. Molly Moist, the batter, a single in the second inning, a foul out in the fifth. Infield in, the pitch. Pop foul off to the right, Weeks over for a look, but it's over the dugout for strike one. And now Dowling calls time. And they're having a conference here. Head coach Claudia Farrell talking both to the batter Moist and the runner Berger. I'm not sure what kind of play Dowling would put on. Runner at third, nobody out. You could try a bunt here to get the run home. Otherwise, you're just swinging away. No way you'd send a runner here. That pitch way outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. Ottumwa thought maybe a bunt was in the offing. The corner infielders were coming in. Little surprised the middle infielders are back now for Ottumwa. 1-1. Chloe's pitch. Strike the letters 1 and 2. Chloe Bradley has 2 strikeouts on the night. She could really use number 3. In position for it, 1 and 2 to Moist. Chloe into the wind and the 1-2. Ground ball to short. Throw can only be made to first. 1 hop, but dug out by Weeks. It scores the run, though, and it's 3-1. And the middle infielder's back, and there's no way to throw home. RBI ground out for Moist. Ottumwa down 2. Back to the top of the order, Abby Reinhart, who is 0 for 3. Has flied out, reached on an error, and popped out. Bases empty, 1 down, and Dowling now up by 2. Time called before Bradley's pitch. That pitch chopped left side, fielded by Strayer, throw to first, in time for out number 2. So quickly 2 down, and the batter Gianna Fucaloro. It was 2 for 3 with a single and a double. Two out, nobody on, but a run home. 3-1 Dowling. Ottumwa's last chance coming bottom 7. They'll have the pitcher spot in the 8th hole. Then Avery Frankie and Jocelyn Ware. Little roller back to Bradley in the circle, throw to first, and the inning is over. But Dowling gets an unearned run on a single, a 2-base error, and RBI ground out. They leave none. Bottom 7, last chance for Ottumwa. 2 to tie, 3 to win. It's 3-1 Dowling on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Are you looking for someone to capture the special moments in life, such as senior photos, weddings, family portraits, baby pictures, or even your furry friends? Look no further than Lee's Photography in Ottumwa to schedule your appointment. Brian, Connie, and the staff at Lee's Photography have the knowledge and experience to capture your special moments and make your vision come to life. Visit them on Facebook to see the range of their work. Lee's Photography on East 2nd Street, across from the Courier in Ottumwa, for all your all-around photography needs. You're watching live coverage of the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Bottom of the 7th inning. Dowling 3, Ottumwa 1. OHS will start with a pinch hitter. 8-9-1 due up, but Chloe Bradley will not take this at bat. It'll be Ashlyn Sheets, Game 1 winning pitcher. Ashlyn Sheets was 3 for 3 in game 1, 3 singles and a walk, an RBI. And now she'll face Elena Ballard, the Dowling starter. The pitch. Little liner into center field, just past the outstretched glove of Reinhardt for a leadoff single. So Sheets gets her 4th hit of the doubleheader, and the tying run will come to the plate. 8th hit for Ottumwa. We get a pinch runner for Sheets. And it'll be Cammie Pauls to run for Sheets. That is a pinch runner. Unless you're somehow saying Sheets is the pitcher. And I believe that the other umpires come over to talk to Mandy Moore and the home plate umpire. Mandy's trying to argue that this is a courtesy runner because Sheets pinch hit for the pitcher and Sheets is also a pitcher. And it doesn't look like they're going to allow that to happen. Well, I don't know. Now maybe Mandy's made her point. Right now it's just semantics as to whether Cammie Pauls is a courtesy runner or a pinch runner. But whichever way they're going to allow the runner, it's been sorted out. Now that unearned run in the top of the 7th by Dowling means that the tying run's only at the plate. It's Avery Frankie who's 0 for 2 in game 2. Someone now with 8 hits. Dowling also has 8 hits, but the Maroons lead 3-1. And the status of Pauls as the runner, whether it's courtesy runner or pinch runner, only matters if this game is tied at the end of this inning. First pitch to Frankie. Swing and a miss, chase to rise ball, 0-1. Because if Ottumwa doesn't at least tie the game, then the game's over, doesn't matter. If Ottumwa scores 3 runs and wins the game, it doesn't matter. But if we play into the 8th inning, then we might figure out what it was actually ruled. Frankie takes a pitch off the plate, 1-1. If this was a 1-run game, Avery would be laying a bunt down. But Ottumwa down 2. Don't want to give away an out for 1 run when you need 2 of them. Here's the 1-1. Well, she does bunt at it, but bunts it foul, 1-2. That was not a sacrifice-type bunt. She squared around late and was trying to bunt for a hit. 1-2. Frankie just trying to find a way to get on base. Top of the order, Jocelyn Ware on deck. 1-2. The pitch to Avery. Pop foul to the left, out of play. Heading towards the equipment shed. Still 1-2 to Avery Frankie. Bulldogs trying to battle back in the bottom of the 7th, down 3-1. They'll need a rally to sweep this doubleheader. Another 1-2. High, 2-2. Bulldogs won game 1, 11-6. This game very different. Ottumwa scored a run in the 1st and nothing since. Dowling 1 in the 2nd, 1 in the 5th, 1 in the 7th. The 2-2 to Frankie. Ground ball to short, fielded by Sweezy to 2nd for 1, relay to 1st. They're unable to turn 2. As Frankie beats the wrap, she's at 1st on the fielder's choice with 1 out. Paul's retired 6-4. And here is Jocelyn Ware, who's 2 for 3 with a couple of singles and a run. Ware trying to keep the line moving here. The pitch. Strike 0-1. 1 on, 1 out. Ware now representing the tying run. Ottumwa's best RBI hitter is Amber Schatz. Right now she's in the hole. You need one more base runner for Amber to get to the plate in this inning. Here's the 0-1. Ware fouls it back 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Ella Aller on deck. Ware trying to battle back, down on the count 0-2. The pitch, pop foul back near the screen, caught by the catcher. Runner tags, throw down to second is actually cut off by the pitcher. And so on the foul out by Ware, a nice sliding catch by Brooks. Frankie does advance to second. Now the batter is Aller, who is 2 for 3, 2 singles. She represents the tying run. She must get on base to give Amber Schatz a chance. Schatz on deck. The first pitch. Outside, ball 1. One and 0 to the Ottumwa second baseman. Ballard winds and delivers. And a sharp grounder up the middle, base hit into center. Frankie around third on her way home. Dowling will not throw to the plate. RBI single, Ella Aller, 3-2. So Ella gets the RBI, but more importantly, she got on base and the game is still alive. Aller now the tying run. And the batter will be Amber Schatz. Schatz has an RBI single, a pop out, and a ground out, 1 for 3. Homered in game 1. She does represent the winning run. If you're Ottumwa, this is what you hope for in this inning, that you'd get Schatz at bat with a chance to tie or maybe even win it. Ottumwa down 3-2. Ballard brings it home. Ground ball foul, third base side, 0-1. You can see that Ballard is really trying to keep the ball down. And now Dowling is, the last couple of pitches, is really concerned about whether the softball is getting wet in the outfield as dusk is settling and maybe there's a little dew on the grass. I could hear the Dowling dugout say, don't give it to her if it's wet. They changed softballs after they hit by Aller. They didn't change that time. Now the 0-1. Down and in, 1 ball, 1 strike, snap throw down to first, not in time. Well, that'd be a rough way to end the game. But Ella got back, 1-1 the count. Schatz with an opportunity. The 1-1. Ground ball foul down the third base line again, 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ottumwa down to its final strike. Bulldogs actually now out hitting Dowling 9-8, but trailing 3-2. And Amber Schatz pull the Dogs back and snatch victory from the jaws of defeat. Runner at first, 2 down. 1-2. The pitch on the way to Schatz. Outside with an off-speed pitch, 2-2. Amber not about to be fooled in that situation. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ballard steps to the rubber. Shots ready. The pitch. High fly ball to center, but Shemurdle is there, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Dowling earns the split by the narrowest of margins. The final, Maroons 3 and Ottumwa 2. We'll take 3 minutes, come back and get you the totals on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent. Our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
Hey, nice job clearing the clog.
Thanks.
You know anybody who could repair the water damage in my basement?
Roto-Rooter does that.
Do you guys fix water heaters?
Roto-Rooter does that.
How about a leaky faucet?
We do that.
Disposal repair?
We do that.
I've got to run a few errands, but if you could finish up those pies, that'd be great. Thanks.
And away go troubles down the drain.
Pies. Okay.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
Hi, this is Vince Tyson, General Manager with Citizens Mutual in Bloomfield, the area's premier broadband provider. Wapello County, we have heard your screams of frustration. You need reliable internet, and we are proud to expand high-speed fiber internet into Wapello County. Express your interest today by going to findmyfiber.mycmtech.com. Again, that's findmyfiber.mycmtech.com. We look forward to hearing from you and bringing you the very best internet service at Citizens Mutual, coming soon to Wapello County.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent. Our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
It's more than an education. It's more than a degree. William Penn University is alive with opportunity. Opportunity in a diverse student body. Opportunity in a staff that works with your budget. Opportunity in over 30 programs of study. Opportunity in a classroom where your voice is heard. Find your future and the opportunities waiting for you. Start your planning today at wmpenn.edu and see why William Penn University is alive with opportunity.
You're watching live coverage of the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
And welcome back one final time tonight to Houston Field, where your Ottumwa softball team splits its first home doubleheader of the season. They win Game 1 11-6 over Dowling, but in the nightcap, the Maroons prevail 3-2. The totals for Dowling: 3 runs, 8 hits, 1 error, 5 left on base. Elena Ballard, the winning pitcher, now 2-1. For Ottumwa, 2 runs, 9 hits, 3 errors, 7 left on base. Chloe Bradley, a tough luck loss, drops to 1-2. The ball game took an hour and 35 minutes to complete. Ottumwa drops to 2-4, while Dowling evens its record at 3-3. Ottumwa softball back in action Monday on the road at Des Moines Hoover. The Bulldog baseball team will also play at Hoover on Monday, and we will have the baseball broadcast. Our next broadcast of Ottumwa High Athletics is Monday night. Ottumwa baseball at Hoover, first pitch at 5 o'clock. The doubleheader here on KBIZ and on the live video stream. I want to thank our sponsors one more time: Roto-Rooter, Bridge City Realty, Community First Credit Union, Mike's Pizza, Family First Chiropractic, Reflection Studio, Meridian Credit Union, Mercy One Ottumwa, Lisco, Lee's Photography, Citizens Mutual, Sonic Drive-In, and Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance. A big thank you to Bulldog head coach Mandy Moore for helping us prepare for the broadcast tonight. And a big thank you to my producers, Annie Arago, the on-site video producer, and Brandon Drew, the radio producer, back at the KBIZ studios. Finally, I'd like to thank you, the fans, for tuning in tonight, because without your support of these broadcasts and of Ottumwa High Athletics, none of this would be possible. So thank you for tuning in to Bulldog Softball on 1240 AM, 102.7 FM KBIZ, and on the live video stream on the Ottumwa Radio Group Facebook page. And you can catch a replay of these ball games sometime in the next 24 hours or so as we upload them to our YouTube page. Finally, did I say? I must be tired. Three broadcasts in 3 nights. I believe I thanked the fans. I did thank the fans. I thank the fans again. Andy's looking at me like I'm insane. All right, fans, thanks for listening. I'm tired. I'm going home, going to bed. My name's Jason Van Arkel. I will talk to you Monday night when the Bulldog baseball team plays at Des Moines Hoover. Until then, good night, everybody.